This program is brought to you in part by...
You guys, I just found the coolest thing. So I just finished hiking, and on the trail, hiding in a bush, there was this chest. Even cooler, there was a secret note inside. I'll read it to you guys.
To whom it may concern, here before you is the first clue to a lost temple containing an ancient artifact. Your next clue is located in the world's largest temperate rainforest. Good luck.
The largest temperate rainforest. Well, I know we just studied ecosystems. What could it... Oh, I remember. It's the Tongass rainforest that's located in Alaska. Now, I know I have to teach you guys a few lessons today. You know I want to too, but I do want to go on this adventure. Was wondering, cool with you guys if we do both at the same time? Cool, let's do it. Let me get this bad boy out. Sweet. Well, gotta put this away. Can't lose it. Enter those coordinates. Alaska, Tongass National Forest. Here we come. Nice. Now this is what I call a temperate rainforest. I definitely need some type of hat. Perfect. Don't want to get rain all over me. Now, the first clue said my next clue should be around here somewhere. There it is. Clue number 2. Let me read it for you guys.
In order to read the secret message for this clue, you must have your students answer interactive questions via Google email and teach a lesson to the class.
Okay, looks like I know what we need to do. You guys got to do some interactive questions, and I got to teach a lesson. Let's do it. Let me get that whiteboard out. One step closer to reaching that artifact. Writing group, today we're going to continue some descriptive adjectives. We're going to work with a sentence. We're going to focus on underlining the descriptive adjective. Then we're going to reread and see if we can find any limiting adjectives. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to set up the board. So the sentence I have is, his house is an old building. Now, let's go ahead and let's look for any descriptive adjectives. His house is an old building. That's saying that the building's old. That's describing it. Now, what about some limiting adjectives? Anything that's modifying it. It's not just something. It declares something. Do you guys see it? Good. It is his. It's not just a house. It's his house. That's what you're going to do on your first interactive question. Go ahead and complete it. Good job, guys. Make sure you get that in a Google email to me, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to create our own sentence and read it, find any descriptive adjectives. Well, we're going to make sure it has one. Then we're going to reread it and see if we can find any limiting adjectives. Let's go ahead. I'm going to create one. My students are amazing kids. Let's read it real quick and see if you can identify the descriptive adjective with an underline. My students are amazing kids. Good, it is amazing. What would be the limiting adjective if there's one? Good, it is my, because it's not just any students, it's my students. My students, you guys are amazing. That's what you're going to do on your next question. Go. Well, that ends our first lesson. Make sure you got that answer in a Google email and get your assignment done, the descriptive adjectives. Okay, guys? Well, I'm going to erase the board. Woo! Got the interactive questions done and the first lesson. Let's see if this hidden message appears.
Your next clue is located in the world's largest tropical rainforest.
After our unit of ecosystems, this one's an easy one. Tell me the answer. Oh yeah, you already know, the Amazon tropical rainforest. Well, looks like we're going to South America. Let me pack this up. All right. Now, don't want to lose this clue. Activate the teleportation device. Let's enter in the coordinates. Amazon rainforest. See you guys there. I can open the door.
Now, a commercial break from 6th grade.
How
to
have fun
during quarantine.
get outside and exercise.
Is going to jump
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! You can play sports. During quarantine, I've been learning the songs on the guitar, and I've been just writing and typing about this whole thing.
I'm definitely gonna need some, I don't know, protection from this rain. This is way more like it. Woo! Look at this little rain poncho. I'm not getting wet now. Well, clue 3 should be around. There you are. Just under this rock. Well, let's read it.
In order to read the secret message for this clue, you must teach a lesson to the class.
Seriously? Another hidden message? Well, at least this time, I just have to teach the lesson. Let me get out the whiteboard. Let's begin. Writing group, are you guys ready to end the outline of our argumentative essay? Well, we're going to do that today with our conclusion. Now, let's talk about the conclusion first and what makes up the conclusion. Let me set up the board. Here it is, our components of a conclusion outline. We have our thesis, commentary, and closing statement. Now, let's talk about each one individually. Thesis. Here, you're simply going to restate your thesis. Followed by that, you're going to do some commentary sentences. This is going to be transitioning your thesis to your closing statement. So connecting the two. And this is 2 to 3 sentences. Then you're going to have your closing statement. This is very similar to your hook in the beginning. It could be related or it could not be related. It's up to you. The example I'm going to give you a little later on, it is related to the hook in my introduction. Now, the description of this is end with a bang. You want to end with a bang for your essay. You want to leave something for your readers where they're convinced that, wow, all of these reasons were true. Now, let me show you an example of each one. We'll start with the restate of the thesis. I restated my thesis to, as a result of his hard work, athletic ability, and vast amount of records and medals, Usain Bolt is the greatest Olympic sprinter. Now, that's just restating my thesis. What you're going to want to do next is not your commentary. You're going to want to do your closing statement. And this is because your commentary is going to transition the two. You won't know what to transition if you don't have a closing statement. So let me show you mine. My closing statement was, he has become the lightning bolt. Now that's very similar to my hook. My hook was, have you ever heard of a man so fast he was claimed the lightning bolt? Now, this kind of answers that at the end. It declares it. It ends with a bang. Now, my thesis and my closing statement are very different statements. So I'm going to have to come up with a few sentences to transition the two. I'll show you what it looks like. So my commentary was, Bolt has come a long way. That's one sentence. The athlete from Jamaica not only became a global icon, but so much more. And that transitions to, he has become the lightning bolt. So, that's what you need for your conclusion. You need to restate your thesis, you need about 2 to 3 sentences of commentary, and your closing statement. Well, that wraps up our last lesson. You know what that means. We can decode our secret message. Let's check it out.
Your next clue is located in a lost ancient Inca temple. There you will find the artifact, a waka, a sacred Inca object. Flip this clue over for the hidden map.
Now, the map says that I'm right here and I need to get over there. This way. Sweet, the rain's cleared up. Although it's a little humid. Man, there are a lot of animals out here. Pretty friendly. Just hoping I don't run into anything too dangerous. Or any dangerous plants, you know what I mean? But I gotta say, it's pretty beautiful out here. It's getting a little darker. Ooh, I think it's through there. Yeah. Alright. Oh my goodness. Do you guys see this? This is usually known as a black panther. However, that's not their formal name. Really, they are a black jaguar or leopard. And here in the Amazon, it's a jaguar. So, let's get quiet. Whew. Glad we made it past that black jaguar. Ooh, that thing can be dangerous. He's the real king of the jungle here. Well, I think it's up there. Yes, right through there. Let's go. Oh, this is awesome. Now, let's see. Where is that walker? Wait. No. Is that it? Empty? Oh my gosh! It's the secret Waka! Now, did you hear that? I woke up the jaguars! I need to get out of here.